Yoshi's Island for the Super Nintendo is a captivating 2D side-scrolling platformer. Its picturesque island and levels are a sight to behold, featuring vivid pastel colours, gorgeous backdrops, and lovable crafted sprites. Not only are the visuals stunning, but the sounds are equally as mesmerising. Released prior to the advent of 3D gaming, Yoshi's Island showcased its potential for innovation. Now over 2 decades later, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has taken the world of Yoshi's Island and brought it into full 3D life. Players will soon be able to experience the island and all of its characters in a new way, as they race around the island, perform daring stunts, and listen to the classic sound effects from the original. This track is an ode to the 1995 classic Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island in every single way possible. This track features the same environments and even enemies from the original game. It is a true testament to Nintendo's skill that they have managed to make this conversion from 2D to 3D. Welcome everyone, I'm Swiftjar, and in today's video, we will be analysing this near exact recreation of Yoshi's Island. There are numerous details to discuss and unpack, and we will be covering them all in this video. To better navigate the video, you can use the timestamps below, or heck, you can even use them to skip to the giveaway at the end. But small hint, just be subscribed and you'll be part of the next giveaway regardless. To begin, we need to take a look at this extraordinary 3D model of Yoshi's Island, which is created by Will and Ben on Sketchfab. More specifically, we're going to be utilising this model to observe and better illustrate how Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's track is almost a one-to-one recreation. Obviously, by just looking at the two, it's very clear that they are related in some way. What's astonishing though is that it's identical down to the smallest details. For example, take a look at the close proximity of the tower and the volcano. Now in its recreation, we can see that it's literally almost identical to its placement. The only minor difference here is that the tower in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is slightly situated further away from the volcano and is located on a separate bit of land, but realistically this is so minimal. Literally every part of the island in the 3D model is present in this track. From the jungle area located to the left of the 3D model, with waterfalls, it's even down to the castle by the lake, the 3 turquoise buildings in the sky, and even the towers that are on top of the snowy mountains. The level of detail here is surreal. Where Mario Kart's track distinguishes itself from the model for the better is if we look at the second tower on the 3D model, we can see it's located in the flower fields. Where in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's actually based on the in-game level, Flower Gardens, rather than the island itself. I seriously love how every biome from Yoshi's Island is represented in this track. It's giving me some serious Animal Crossing vibes. However, this is only scratching the surface when it comes to all the details that is located in this track. For the optimal approach to this analysis, I think it's best to start with the track layout itself, and where better to begin than at the starting line. The starting line is a massive hit of nostalgia, with Yoshi's house being the focal point. As per the screenshot on screen, it appears that the starting line will see racers take their marks at the back of Yoshi's house, which is located in a field which appears to resemble World 1 from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's house itself remains identical to its Super Mario World appearance. Instead now, it appears to have some lights installed inside the hut. Considering we're pointing out this screenshot here right now, we can also see that racers will have the option to drive or even glide through Yoshi's house when finishing a lap. We specifically know this thanks to the gold ring and Yoshi coins when entering the house. How charming are those coins as well? They feature the exact same design from Yoshi's Island, with Yoshi's face being present on them, and they even make the same sound when collected. I'm really interested to see if any will turn red like in Yoshi's Island, but heck, I'm just happy with these details alone. Speaking of charming details, check out that famous chalkboard artwork of Yoshi and Baby Mario. Seriously, what a beautiful start and end to this course. But that isn't all, because if we look further into the distance, we can even see Poochie sitting on Yoshi's mailbox. Now that we've finished admiring the starting line, check out the course banner's logo. It's another blast from the past. Similar to other courses based on games outside of the Mario series, the course's logo is based on the game series it's from, and in this case, obviously Yoshi's Island. Upon closer inspection of the left side of the banner, we can actually see an apple, which is the symbol of the Fruit Cup. This heavily suggests that this course is most definitely part of the Fruit Cup, which makes a lot of sense being a Yoshi's Island course, with Yoshi being heavily associated with fruit. It appears from the footage we have received so far that as soon as the race begins, players will drive along a slight windy path avoiding stilt guys before heading into an underwater section. Bordering the underwater section is a jungle, which resembles the bases of World 2 and World 3. In particular, the underwater section also reminds me of the underground cave areas, with the glowing crystals in the background being quite prominent. This section ends with racers driving into a castle, where the route after this point is slightly unclear. It does appear that the castle leads into an underground cave section though, which of course contains crystals like you would find in the game. Drivers will then speed past the pink mountains, which are similar to the ones that we see in World 4, before driving up an active volcano that is exploding, just like the one that we see in World 6. Here they will drive just above the snowy mountains in the sky. Following this, drivers will take another glider that descends down to the ground level. Here is where they can decide to glide through a winged cloud, which will make a bridge appear in the next section. After reaching the ground, drivers will return to the finish line to hopefully do it all again. The trailer showcases a host of classic recognizable characters that are native to Yoshi's Island, which help establish this track as a true love letter to fans of the SNES title. From the Stilt Guys to the Flower Petal Shy Guys, the Huff and Puffs, the Piranha Plant, to the Water Blug, and even the Chain Chomps. It's just packed of recognizable characters and nostalgia. What's especially cool is the Chain Chomps. They don't have chains and bounce around though, just like the ones that you find in World 1-2, that break through the stage. I believe their correct name is Incoming Chomps. I would love to see them also fly into the track here as well. It would be such an amazing callback. As the trailer camera pans around the entire track, the iconic visuals come into view. It's even down to the small details like the green and pink covered mountaintops located in the background. These mountains in particular are located in World 1, which is where the first autumn segment of the island is located. Looking up into the sky area, we can see some Goonies and paratroopers flying around. We can also see some arrow signs from Yoshi's Island, a broken bridge from Super Mario World, and a winged cloud from the Yoshi's Island series all making an appearance. I must also point out that flying through the winged cloud produces the exact same sound from the game, and of course, a magical set of stairs appears just how it does in Yoshi's Island.
Wave 4.
I also noticed that it is cell shaded as well, most likely so it stands out more for players to actually glide through it. Another charming detail that I have to point out is that the platforms in the sky are taken directly from Yoshi's Island, and the pegs that you can find on the side of the course are the ones that you can ground pound in the game. Additionally, the wind featured in this part of the trailer takes the realism of this course to a whole new level. I also love how the autumn leaves are falling in the screenshot, and the red tulip flowers in the background are such a nice Yoshi's Island touch. Realistically, the only thing that I can think that is missing from this track is the fact that there are no Claw Daddies present in the water section. Instead, we are just stuck with the generic sidestepping crabs, but realistically, it's not that big of a deal. This new track flawlessly captures the essence of Yoshi's Island, from nods to enemies and levels to its remix of the classic music, which I love by the way. This track for me serves as the perfect template for all future DLC courses that are based on older titles. It perfectly captures the nostalgic vibes for any fans of the classic SNES title, while still being extremely fun to race on for the newer generation. And with that, we have everything that I could spot in the Yoshi's Island trailer. Let me know what you think of Yoshi's Island coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and of course if I did miss anything. I cannot wait to race on this track. Nintendo have been absolutely killing it lately with the Nitro tracks, especially with Piranha Plant Cove recently as well. If you don't know what Piranha Plant Cove is, you can check out my analysis on screen right now. Also make sure you're in the Swift Cafe Discord, where we discuss all things Mario Kart, race and time trial competitions, plus a whole lot more. You can find your invitation along with my Twitter handle in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, it'd be much appreciated if you could leave a like and subscribe.
Thank you! you!
It lets me know that you're enjoying the Mario Kart content and want to see more. We also recently hit 6,000 subscribers. I genuinely cannot thank you all enough. It means the absolute world to me. I'll be posting the winner of the giveaway on my community post on February the 20th. Make sure you're subscribed so you're in the running. And finally, a massive shout out goes to all our members. All membership purchases are extremely valued, and I appreciate it beyond words. Until next time, take care and goodbye.